Hi guys, welcome back. If you're new to the channel, my name is David Sriracha. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you like this video, make sure you hit the like button. It will give me motivation to make more video for you guys. As you can tell by the title of the video, we are going to eat some dim sum today. It is one of my favorite things to do on a Sunday morning. If you don't know what dim sum is, it's basically Chinese brunch. It is where you go to drink some hot tea and eat some delicious dumpling. Fun facts, my first time having dim sum was actually in Montreal, Canada. We went there to visit my aunt and her family in 1996, and she took us to their Chinatown. And I can still remember these words from my aunt.
In this restaurant, they serve you food in the cart.
So ever since then, I was hooked onto dim sum. Anyways, when it comes to the dim sum game, Houston has many reputable restaurants. You have the two OG, Golden Dim Sum and Fung Kitchen. They're one of my favorite for the longest time, Dim Sum King. Cheap and good, you can't go wrong with that combination. Then they out of nowhere, HK Dim Sum, and the newest to the game, Arco Seafood Dim Sum. They're all good, but things changed when I went to California. I had dim sum at the Elite restaurant, and the dim sum there was on another level. So when I got back to Houston, eating dim sum wasn't the same anymore. Then one day I was talking to my friend King Jeffrey. Yes, his name is King Jeffrey. I don't know what we were talking about, but somehow the dim sum subject came up. So I told my story, and this is what he told me.
Have you tried dim sum at Arco?
So are you ready? Let's go, aka Vominos! You know it's a good restaurant when they serve you drink in a wine glass. So if this is your first time eating dim sum and you don't know what to order, order the following 5 dishes and you'll be good to go. The first must-have item is the siu mai, which is the shrimp and pork dumpling. The hakao, which is the steamed shrimp dumpling. Fried crab claw, boiled Chinese broccoli. And if you want to be adventurous, order the stewed beef stripe, which is the Chinese version of the menudo. Before we eat, I have to make my dipping sauce. Chili oil with soy sauce. I don't know why, but I can never find a dim sum place with the chili oil that's actually hot. The first item that we're gonna try is the boiled Chinese broccoli. This item is considered to be a 3XL item, so the price is gonna be $7.95. I know, why in the world would I pay $7.95 for some Chinese broccoli when I can just go to the market, get some, and boil it myself? Trust me, it's the way they boil it. It was so crunchy and delicious. The next item was the stewed beef stripe. If you like menudo, then you will love this item. You see that broth? It tastes very similar to the pho broth. And this piece of stripe just soak up all the flavor. The thing about this dish is that you have to eat it while it's hot. Otherwise, it will be no bueno. Oh man, the flavor just burst into your mouth and it was so tender. For the longest time, I didn't think anybody can make a better version of this dish than Dim Sum King. But it looked like Dim Sum King has some competition now. The next item is the steamed shrimp dumpling, aka hakao. For this dish to be good, the tapioca skin can't be thick and the shrimp has to be juicy and flavorful. And indeed, Arco Seafood was able to achieve both. It was so delicious. And look, they used 3 whole shrimp for 1 dumpling. That's what I'm talking about, baby! Up next is a siu mai, or shrimp and pork dumpling. When I first saw the price tag, I was like, man, why so much? But when it brought it out, I see why. Each dumpling is double the size of what I would get from another place. And it was so juicy and delicious. They flavored the meat well so you can actually eat it without dipping. The next item is the fried crab claws. Once you have eaten this dish, you have to get it every single time that you eat dim sum. You see the filling? It's all shrimp. I love it that Arco didn't cheap out on the ingredient. The outer layer was very thin and crispy. So once you bite through that layer, you would taste the juicy shrimp layers, and it was very delicious. So normally I would just order some pan fried noodle just to fill me up, since all we've been eating is just protein and veggies. But Arco has lobster tail fried rice. How can I say no to that? You see those little orange dots? Let me zoom in real quick. See it? Those are fish eggs. Make sure you don't throw the tail fin away. It has a good chunk of meat inside. Let me do that real quick before I forget. I'm going to add a little bit of sriracha just to spice it up. Here we go. Oh man, the rice was moist and the lobster was just delicious. Those fish eggs actually popped inside your mouth. You really can't go wrong with this dish. So overall rating is 9 out of 10. The price was on the expensive end, but it was so worth it. Arco is now my favorite place to go to for dim sum in Houston. Hey, yeah, who is calling me right now? Oh, it's King Jeffrey. Yeah, what's up, King Jeffrey? I'm finishing up the Arco video right now. Say what? You got a new dim sum recommendation for me? Alright, what's the name of the place? You watcha? Alright, thanks man, I'll check it out. Well, it looked like I'm gonna have to make a new dim sum video. If you stayed to the end, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the like button on your way out, and I'll see you soon.